This is your boy Beezy 430. You guys know what time of year this is. We get the year-end stuff. So, of course, I've been doing every year on my channel. Since I started my channel, I always do my top beat tapes / instrumental albums of the year. I always do like a mid-year, like a top, top 5 mid-year. In the middle, like June, July-ish, I do my mid-year beat tapes. So now, since we're at the end, I'm doing a top 10, my personal top 10 favorite instrumental albums of 2016. So first, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. Almost at 10K subs, so appreciate you guys for sticking with me and continuing to subscribe to my channel. I think that's dope as hell. I'm glad you guys like the content that I've been having on my channel so far this year with all my beat session videos and beat making videos I've been doing and stuff, so that's been fun. Yeah, so let's get going. Let's start. Let's start off with my top 10 beat tape instrumental albums of 2016. Starting off at number 10, I have Kyle TB with Symbolic Blood. I think he was like number 4 or 5 in my mid-year this year, so he slipped down to my 10th spot. The final. He just got in that top 10. To be honest with you, this year it was some dope instrumental projects that came out. So I feel bad leaving some out, but like this was harder coming up with my top 10 instrumental albums more so than my top 10 hip hop albums. Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all probably watched on Dead in Hip Hop. We also did our top 10 top 10 hip hop albums for 2016, and that was easy for me to pile up a list for that. But for some reason, these instrumental albums, man, it was tough for me, man. It was definitely tough. So, number 10, Kyle TB, Symbolic Blood. At number 9, dope beatmaker producer Kenny Siegel with Kinstrumentals Volume 2. Dude, been following him for like about a year and a half now, and man, I've been since the Kinstrumentals, the Volume 1 Kinstrumentals, and waiting for him to drop this Kinstrumentals Volume 2, which he dropped this year. Dope project. Make sure you guys check it out. Also, too, I'm gonna have the links for all these albums and these beat tapes that I'm mentioning in here. So if you want to check them out, listen to them for yourself, the links for each of these albums should be in the description box. So I got you guys covered. Don't worry, I got you guys covered. But yes, Kenny Siegel, Kinstrumentals Volume 2 is my number 9 for 2016. At number 8, I got Eloquent. I hope I'm saying his name right. Jesus Christ, I've been following this dude for several years. Eloquent, I think I'm saying that there. Eloquent, Worst Case Scenario, my number 8 project. Been following this dude probably since like 2011, 2012, man. I've been a fan of this dude work since he was with How, Where, and What. And I think he did some joints on Soul Election too, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, or either he did some work on their compilation albums or something like that. But yes, man, been following dude for a minute, man. Dope beat maker producer out of Canada, Vancouver, Canada, I believe. He's a Seattle Seahawks fan. Shout out to you, man. You're a Seattle Seahawks fan. I know you proud of your squad, man. As a Detroit Lions fan myself, so I know you rep your squad. But yeah, Eloquent. Worst Case Scenario, that's my number 8, so make sure y'all check that out. Number 7, I have Mind Design with Body Wash. Mind Design is another dope producer. Hails from the Stones Throw Records, which is like one of my favorite labels besides Mellow Music Group. So Stones comes out, Stone Throw, he produced. Oh man, that dude got some joints. I'm telling you, look into that dude. It's Mind Design, but it's like abbreviated. It's like MNDSGN, I believe, but it stands for Mind Design. So yeah, check out this joint, Body Wash. He dropped earlier, kind of like I think like after I did my mid-year. I think it came out like September. I believe it came out like September, August. But yes, Mind Design, Body Wash. Make sure y'all check that out. That's at my number 7. Number 6, I have Chains with his self-titled LP. Chains LP is an instrumental project he released under House Shoes label Street Corner Music. Dude, oh yeah, shout out. He also supplied beats for some of our Dead. He used to, and I mean now I handle all the beats for our Dead Hip Hop videos now. But yeah, years ago he produced. He gave us some beats to use for his for the Dead Hip Hop show. So shout out to you, Chains, for letting us use the beats and everything. But yeah, Street Corner Music. another dope label that's producing a lot of dope instrumental albums, man. So he dropped in at number 6 for me. It would have been higher. It would have been. I think when it initially first came out, I thought it was gonna be my top 3. I'm like, man, this might be my top 3. But a couple other joints came out and it just kind of bumped them down, bumped them down, bumped them down. So yeah, this came out literally like a week after or so after I did my mid-year top 5 for this year. So he probably would have been number 2 or 3. No, number 3 for sure if he would have came out before then. But yes, Chains, self-titled LP. It's not called self-titled. It's called Chains LP. It just is a self-titled. So check that out. Number 6. Number 5, I have Drugs Beats with Naloxone Tape. Hope I'm saying that right. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Another dope instrumental album coming out of Street Corner Music. Released I think it released the same day as Chains joint, or a week before if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man, Drugs Beats. If you're not familiar with him, man, did work for 50 Cent. Did work for on Compton's, on Dre's Compton's. He had a placement on there. Dope. So dope. He has an album fully produced for Fat Father called Veterans Day. I suggest y'all check that out. Dope ass album from Fat Father MC. Drugs Beats on the Beats produced the whole album from front to back. But yes, he dropped this joint. He also made, I think he made my list, what was that, 2014 with his gift series that he also dropped on the House Shoes Street Corner Music, which was dope as shit. You can get those on, you can get it on vinyl on Fat Beat. I still need to get my joints to Drugs Beats. Damn, I need to order my shits. Cause I mean, I have everything else. I have it on CD, but I don't have it on vinyl. So I need to get them joints on vinyl. But yeah, Naloxone Tape, Save Shot by Drugs Beats. Make sure y'all check that out, man. Some dope shit on there. You can check it out. So you can also stream it on Spotify and all the other streaming, all the other streaming websites and all that stuff. So check it out. Number 5, Drugs Beats. At number 4, I have Focus, Analog in the Digital World, Volume 3, Analog in the Digital World 3. Not Volume 3, not Part 3, none. It's just 3, because of course this is his third instrumental album and releasing of that title. So. But yes, I think Part 1 or Part 2. Part 1 was in my top for last year, man. I think that crept into like my number 2 spot. I think number 2 or 3. Man, yeah. What can I say about Focus, man? Like Focus is so damn dope, man. If you're not familiar, this dude is produced for countless of dope artists, man. I can just start from just like Busta Rhymes, Slum Village, Marsha Ambrosia. I mean, a lot of people. Worked with Dr. Dre. Just a lot of people. And he worked with some heavy hitters, man. So you are sleeping on Focus if you haven't. If you came to this channel, now you know about Focus. So make sure y'all check out Analog in the Digital World 3. Dope project, man. I think actually this has the most tracks, even more tracks than his previous two. Previous two had, I think, like anywhere between like 8 to 10 tracks. This one has like roughly about 15 to 16 tracks. So yeah, man, some good stuff, man. Some great beats for you to listen to. So this would have probably crept in my top 2 as well, but these other albums I'm going to name bumped Focus out, but he got in the top 5, so he made it my number 4. Focus, Analog and Digital World. Check it out. At number 3, I have Odyssey, the Odd Tape. This one made my 2 mid-year this year, and it got bumped down 1 spot. But man, what can I say? And I hate that I didn't get a chance to grab this one on vinyl because it was sold out. But I'm pretty sure I'm gonna still find it somewhere. I need to have that album on vinyl. Yes, Odyssey, the Odd Tape. I mean, what can I say? This dude has not put out a whack project. Nothing whack. From his regular albums to his instrumental albums, EPs, this dude has been, he's personally been my most consistent artist, since, for the last 6 years, easily. So, this dude has been putting in great work, quality work, man, quality work. And it's just like every time he releases something, he never disappoints. It's like I wait for him. It's like I kind of want him to disappoint me a little bit just to show me that this dude is like human. Something. Every time this dude release a project, man, it's always quality and it's always dope from front to back, man. So shout out to Odyssey, the Odd Tape. Please check that out, man. It's more than just, man. This dude is put down like compositions, man, and like telling stories through the damn instrumentation, man. It's dope, man. It's so damn dope. So please check out this album and buy it. Don't just stream it. freaking buy it, man. It's definitely worth the money. It's worth my money. It's worth everyone's money to go cop it, man. So yes, number 3, Odyssey the Odd Tape. All right, so I was really fighting. I was fighting with these next 2, man, because I kept going back and forth. I kept listening to them. I was listening to them a lot, going back and forth between, okay, which one is the number 2? Which one is gonna be number 1? Which one's gonna be, okay, this is gonna be number 2. No, this is gonna be number 1. This is gonna be, like, I was literally like going nuts trying to figure out which album, which instrumental album that's gonna make that one spot. So with my number 2, it's gonna go with Tall Black Guy, Let's Take a Trip. I think in 2013 when he dropped 8 Miles to Monarch, that was actually not only my number 1 instrumental album, you know, of 2013, but it was when we did on Dead and Hip Hop, it was my number 1 album of 2013. Like, that was my number 1 album. That album is still phenomenal. And Tall Black Guy did not stray away too far from this one for being just as great as 8 Miles to Monarch, man. This is such an amazing album. I happen to have that on vinyl. I have it on vinyl. Yes, have this joint on vinyl. And it's like a limited edition joint too, like a neon color joint. So yes, man, I had to get it. And I got 8 Miles to Monarch over there too as well. But yes, Tall Black Guy, please purchase this. Support dope music. If you want to listen to some dope instrumentation, man, please get this album. It's dope. It's worth the money. I'm so glad I got the limited edition neon green vinyl, man. Dope. It's not up yet, but myself and Ken, we reviewed it on the Dead and Hip Hop channel. It's just not uploaded yet, so hopefully we get that uploaded sometime in the next couple of weeks or so, you know, if you're watching this. But yeah, that's my number 2. And of course, which leads to me, if you watch my mid-year top 5 this year, my mid top 5, you guys should know what's going to be number 1 of my instrumental albums of the year. And I had this sitting ready too. None other than yes, Black Milk, The Rebellion Sessions. Still amazing. This actually could be in my top 10 of Dead and Hip Hop stuff, possibly, but yeah, man, this album right here, man, this is it. This is my favorite instrumental album of 2016, man. Black Milk, The Rebellion Sessions, dope live band, got that jazzy feel, funk feel, hip hop feel, everything you want in this joint, man. It's so dope, man. Yeah, like I said, that was the album I was going back and forth between that and Tall Black Guy, Like, man, what is my favorite instrumental albums? They kept, Black Milk was number 2 at one point, and then Tall Black Guy was number 1. It's just like, So, yeah, man, crazy. But, yes, The Rebellion Sessions is definitely my number 1 instrumental album for 2016. It survived, I guess you want to say. It survived. It stayed at the number 1 spot. Because I was curious when I made my top 5, like, how many other projects that I'm going to listen to, what's going to bump out and what's going to stay and what's going to come in. Because if you notice, I think Crisis and Knots joints got bumped out my top 10. Like it was a lot of joints, man. It was a lot of good instrumental albums that came out this year, man. It was really hard for me to, like, really come up with a 10 that I'm like, okay, this is my 10. Like, so I had to man up and record this video and just say my 10. Because it's still, I can do like a top 25 if I really wanted to. But, you know, I want to try to keep this video as short as possible. I don't want to keep y'all here this long, you know. But yeah, there you go. You know, what can I say, man? You know, you got the, these were the jewels, man. It's crazy. My 2, this is not, I didn't do this on purpose. Like, it's crazy that my 2 favorite instrumental albums, I have vinyls of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. And yeah, Black Milk, and shout out, I saw Black Milk came here to Atlanta too, man. He signed my copy of Rebellion Sessions, man. So that was dope as shit, man. Shout out to you, Black Milk. Appreciate you, man, for all, and Tall Black Guy, and everybody that was on my list. Everyone that was on my list, man. Thank you guys for giving me something to I can always play forever. Good music never dies, man. Like, just I love it. I find myself listening to beat instrumental albums more than actual like hip hop albums, like albums. Like, I'm turning into that instrumental guy. Like, I'm looking for the next good instrumental album to play. So Yeah, man, great job, fellas. All 10 of you guys, man, y'all did a great job. Hope you guys keep my head nodding for 2017, man, and keep up the great work, man. But other than that, this your boy Beezy 430. Appreciate you guys watching. Another year in the books, 2016, man. See you guys in 2017 with more videos. I'm gonna still do some beat videos and all that stuff for you guys. I know you guys love that, and probably some other stuff, hopefully. So, and I might start doing some classic reviews, my personal classic reviews. So hip hop albums or whatever. So you never know. You might see some of that stuff. But other than that, thank you guys for sticking with me for another year. Hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and a safe New Year and all that stuff. Have fun. Don't drink and drive. All that other great stuff, man. Have great sex and all that other crap. If you got a girl, bang out for the new year. Shit. But other than that, man, it's your boy Beezy 430, man. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.